Hey friends, Steve Tyber with our mass feeding unit. In 2024, God deployed 8 Days of Hope, a record 23 times, to provide hope and healing to those who suffered much after a natural disaster or a human disaster. Join us as we take a look back at our busiest year ever. In March, we held our 20th rebuilding trip, serving the wonderful community of Amory, Mississippi. 1,700 volunteers came together to help over 120 families recover from a devastating tornado. 7 homes were completely rebuilt as a group of volunteers stayed an extra week to ensure their completion. We also had the chance to host our annual outreach in Buffalo, New York in July. We served the Ellicott District with free home repairs, touching 351 families through the help of 1,805 volunteers. This spring, our Safe House ministry completed Phase 1 of the Safe Harbor, Ohio build. We watched as God moved over the past year to remind us that the price of freedom for the captive is beyond worth it. In May, the doors of this wonderful $4.5 million campus opened, and today, girls rescued from trafficking are actively receiving the emotional, physical, and spiritual healing they desperately need. We also had the privilege of serving Mercy Gate Ministries in Texas this fall, helping to bring a transitional home from a dream to reality. This new house will be used as a living space for women freed from trafficking. From early January, God showed us that His plans are far better than our own, and He continued to provide ways for our rapid response and mass feeding ministries to meet the needs of those hurting in the midst of disaster. Our rapid response ministry deployed multiple times before September to Buffalo, New York, Slidell, Louisiana, Omaha, Nebraska, Cleveland, Texas, Temple, Texas, Sheldon, Iowa, and Tioga County in Pennsylvania. Our mass feeding ministry was also in full swing, deploying 3 times in the earlier part of 2024. They went to Sulphur, Oklahoma, Houston, Texas, and Houma, Louisiana. After continued deployments entering hurricane season, we were weary, but we were anticipating God's movement and His provision. On Wednesday, September 25th, Hurricane Helene made landfall in Perry, Florida as a Category 4 storm, spreading immense damage across 6 southern states and leaving millions without power for weeks. Our mass feeding ministry responded quickly to Perry, serving this community until power was restored. In the meantime, our rapid response ministry headed to Valdosta, Georgia to provide tree removal, roof tarping, and more for homes damaged by Helene's strong winds. As roads opened and communities became more accessible, our mass feeding team moved to Canton, North Carolina, and our rapid response ministry deployed to its second location in Haywood County, North Carolina. We also had the opportunity to serve Swannanoa, North Carolina, by providing clean drinking water and hot showers for 8 weeks after Helene destroyed the town's only safe water supply. 2 weeks later, Hurricane Milton made landfall in Sarasota, Florida as a Category 3 storm. Our mass feeding ministry immediately headed to serve the impacted area. Our rapid response team continued its efforts in Georgia and Florida and then sent a 3rd team of volunteers to Spartanburg County in South Carolina to provide advanced tree removal to so many who are still waiting for hope. After serving for over 7 weeks, we wrapped up our response efforts following the hurricanes. We were in awe of what God allowed us to be a part of, bringing hope to these communities after these 2 catastrophic disasters. This Christmas season, we continued our support to Valdosta, Georgia, and Haywood County, North Carolina, to partner with the local church in providing additional support to the families we serve through distributing gifts, providing new appliances, and sharing hope through a special Christmas dinner. Today, I'm standing in Times Square here in New York City as our mass feeding unit prepares Thanksgiving meals for the hungry and hurting with the help with one of our amazing national partners, Times Square Church. continue to stand in awe of what God did to the volunteers of 8 Days of Hope this past year. Equally, we're excited for next year, and we invite you to join us. As always, we covet your prayers. Keep praying for the ministry of 8 Days of Hope. Volunteer. It's free. We provide food and lodging. And lastly, would you consider a year-end donation? Go to 8daysofhope.com for more information. As always, hope to see you in a future trip with 8 Days of Hope.